Well, I finally decided to go on a long road trip, and before I do that in the Tesla, I wanted to, you know, do one of two things. But the end result is I wanted to make sure that the front of the vehicle, the hood, the bumper, the front fenders were protected somehow. Normally, I have some black masking tape that I use for like artwork, and I put it on the front, and it generally will last me an entire weekend. Even if it rains, it'll might peel, but it's just slightly ugly. When I take my time to put it on, it doesn't look too bad. But I found out about this new product called Road Warrior Plus, which is basically a temporary like clear bra, clear protection. Most people describe it as looking like Elmer's glue. We put it on and it dries clear, but it's not smooth, but it does the job really well. They also said that it's not, you don't want to use it if it's going to rain. I'm going to chance it. It's probably going to snow on my drive. I'm driving cross country, but at least it's going to give you some protection, and then I'll have the tape with me in case I need to add some tape somewhere. And I'll even bring some of this with me if I need to reapply when I get to the West Coast. So I will come back in a few here when I'm prepping the car and ready to start. This looks really cool. If you could see here, they paint it on and it becomes, it's basically later when they're ready to remove it, it just peels right off. All right, so, and then it protects the paint, you know. I hate cleaning off the bug splats and things like that. At least with this, I could just leave the bug splats, and even if it gets baked in the sun, it doesn't, it won't stick to the actual paint. All right, so because I'm a perfectionist, I masked off, leaving just a little bit of a lip. They said that if you have a lip, then it's easier to remove. Hopefully, it doesn't also cause it to come off later. I masked the hood off. I'm gonna do the other sides, the other parts after the hood is done. I masked the side view mirrors off, and then I put them on. This is the first layer. I'm gonna do this twice. I'm gonna put it into the garage now and get my hair dryer out, and I'm going to go ahead and start heating it to get it to cure.
I strongly recommend doing this process when the temperature is above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I was doing this when the temperature was below 40 degrees and it was very hard to cure, but using the hair dryer I was able to get it to cure in a timely manner. As you can see later, once cured correctly, it looks, pretty good for what it is. As you can see here, it looks nice. When it gets wet, it looks pretty bad, but as you can see with all the rock chips in the front, it was doing a very good job protecting the vehicle. When I arrived in San Francisco, the vehicle was pretty beat up, as you can see, but the protectant did help, and as you can see underneath, the paint was pretty good. I simply washed the vehicle and used a high pressure water hose to remove any that I couldn't kind of peel up, as you can see here in big batches. And then I finished washing the vehicle and then reapplied the protectant for my return trip. I highly recommend this product to anyone that doesn't have paint protection already on their vehicle. I plan to use this every winter on the front of the car.